everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cupquake, and today I was just sitting down to do my last zodiac painting, and I just had this like little conversation with myself that I just wanted to start recording. I'm recording this with my phone. We're in my art studio and I don't have any makeup on. I literally just woke up and I'm not sick. I'm just, you know, I thought it was pretty appropriate for this video because I'm just like coming to you guys real, coming to you guys without any of the, makeup or the lights. It's just, I want this to come off as real as possible because I've been wanting to do a sit down and just like chat. There's been a lot on my mind lately. This year has been like a huge year for me personally, just like for personal growth. I feel like I've grown a lot and I've learned a lot, and like things are like now coming more clear to me. They're becoming more clear to me. And I guess I could just start the video off. I have my little notebook here. This is my book where I started off like writing down like my thoughts. I think it was like 2000, I don't know when it was, but this is my little book where I write like all my notes for my zodiac. I also like do just writing whenever I have the urge to do it. And I finished taking notes for my very last piece, the Sagittarius. And then that night that I actually finished, I was like, I feel like writing. I feel like writing something. So I wanted to read you guys this. This was written on December 5th. And I felt like I just had to get this down on paper. Because when it comes to like talking, I'm not like a super strong speaker, which is weird, which is why I have a lot of cuts in my video, but I'm going to try not to do any cuts on this video. So yeah, I just wanted to like start off by reading this to you guys. It's a letter to myself and to you. So here it goes. I'm going to try to read this without getting emotional because when I was writing this, I was just bawling my eyes. Like I could not stop crying. I don't know where it came from. I was just writing. I was writing from my heart. See, now I'm already getting emotional. Okay, stop. Stop that. Okay. All right. So here it is. So I'm writing this because I want to be more honest with myself and all of my fans. The past couple years have been a total struggle and life-changing experience for me. I began doing YouTube 8 years ago, not because I wanted fame or fortune, but because I wanted to share my love for video games and show the world a new type of gamer. Someone who was talented, creative, lighthearted, and who broke all the stereotypes, and most importantly, respected. I fell in love with creating content. The response was amazing. So many people loved what I was doing, and it drove me to create more. Right after I received my art degree, I dove into it head first and poured my soul into it. I was always making content, but it was okay because I was having so much fun with it. I started to touch people's lives and receive so much love in ways that I could have never imagined. This drove me to create even more. I was having an effect on people's lives through the love of art, games, and just having fun. As I continued through the years, things started to change. My creative videos wouldn't perform as well as some popular games would, so I began to phase them out. Soon it became trying to play new games first. I began neglecting my health, working 7 days a week and 14-hour days, grinding away just to even compete with other creators. I let it become a competition. I began to hire more help and started operating a business. The first couple years were a struggle. I had a hard time adjusting. I felt pressured to create videos for the editor to work, stressed because I didn't know how to or even want to manage people, frustrated because I felt like I could get the work done quicker. Even though you probably couldn't tell in my videos, I was always angry, doing a million things a day and had no time for anything or anyone. I felt disconnected from my videos, disconnected from my fans, disconnected from myself. I would spend so many nights crying to my husband, trying to keep it all together. I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this. I was so busy trying to keep it all together that I didn't realize what I initially fell in love with was starting to slip away. All the stress and work started to take its toll on me. After developing anxiety and depression, I knew I needed to turn something around. So who is this person? This isn't me. I began to make time to take care of my health, physically and mentally. As for the channel, it was on a steady decline. It has been a struggle to stay positive. It makes me so sad to see how low it's performing. It's a little lump in my throat. It's hard not to blame myself for not catching whatever contributed to its decline. Obviously, this is still like hurting me. Should I have played more trendy games? Should I have gamed the algorithm and used more words or names, clickbait? Could I have tried harder? No. None of this is the reason why I started YouTube in the first place. I started YouTube to express myself creatively, and I stayed on YouTube for the beautiful community that we've built. As I have been there for many of you during your darkest times, you have been there for me during my darkest times as well. You push me to stay strong and remind me of my purpose, to carry a message. No matter how many views it gets or likes, to be a talented, creative, lighthearted girl who always pushed the boundaries. I've had time to heal and learn to love myself again. I've brought things back into my life that bring me happiness. I have let go of toxic thoughts and ways of living. I have purpose. This new year and for many years to come, I want to focus on love, community, support, and happiness. For the past 8 years, YouTube has been my life. I'm letting go of that. It's time for me to focus on what truly brings me happiness and to share all of that with you. So I know, that's it. I know, from the sound of that, last sentence, it sounds like I'm leaving YouTube, but that's not the case at all. I think what it means for me is I'm no longer going to take this approach of, what are the words I'm trying to think of? So what I mean is no longer treating it and looking at it as this thing, this machine. And just focusing more on the content that makes me happy and makes me proud and has a message behind it, rather than just, constantly pumping out content. And I think I think it's a thing that a lot of YouTubers kind of fall into, because, they start creating content. You don't expect to ever get popular or find people who like the same things that you like. And any YouTuber that has massive following, that's not really true nowadays, I guess. I'll just speak for myself. When I first started, I never expected to, gain a massive following. And when it started to catch on, I just wanted to create more. And I got in this grind and this mentality of I just got to keep pumping out content, and it started to lose its meaning for me. And it's not like it wasn't fun, and I feel like gaming is its own specific category, because, all you got to do is just sit down and play a game. And I started to feel like this is all that I'm doing, with my time. I'm not creating. I'm just playing other people's creations. And like, I felt like I was kind of just like wasting my talent and wasting away and not like working towards something, you know? And I feel like it's easy for gamers to do that because it is fun. It's so much fun to do. And it's like, I don't even know if I'm looking at the correct camera. Like, oh, there it is. There you go. So yeah, I feel like it's easy to lose sight of why, or for me, it was easy to lose sight of why I started. I mean, so you guys know, like this, I know, I mean, all of you can see it, like the channel is not, it's performing its worst that it's ever been, you know, in the past 8 years. And I won't go into specifics on the reasons why. Maybe that could be a separate video. I have a lot to say about that subject. But the fact of the matter is that it happened. And that has been like always a fear of mine, being a content creator on YouTube, just because you see it, like you see channels just die, you see like the algorithm change and channels just die. And when I say channels die, it's like the algorithm doesn't pick them up. So their videos aren't being suggested, not even to their subscribers. Like it doesn't, I feel like for our channel, we're in this category now where it's only showing our videos to a certain amount of subscribers. And it's really hard to dig your way out of that hole. And just as much as, you know, you snowball when you grow, it snowballs when you fall too. So just like this whole experience of like experiencing, you know, this channel that you've worked on for 8 years, just kind of on a decline. And it's just been really hard to deal with that. And hard not to blame myself, but it's something that has always been in the back of my mind. And that is the reasoning why Red and I created a company, because we knew that doing YouTube like for the rest of our life, like it's just unreliable. It's so unstable. Like you don't know where it's going to be in the next 5 months. Like it changes so quickly. So that's the reason why we developed our business, was to prepare for this very moment. And I wish it would have, and I wish that this moment would have arrived later. By no means giving up on the channel or all of you or the message that I'm trying to spread. And I feel like this experience has just really put things into perspective for me. Now I'm like, the videos that I've been putting out on the channel, I've been really proud of them. And like all of them, you know, I laugh when we're editing them. You know, I'm making sure that it's spreading this positive message. And I feel like it's this whole like I'm a believer in like everything happens for a reason, right? You know, and I try to find the lessons that come along with that. And I feel like experiencing this has brought me back down to earth. Not saying that I was like this like arrogant asshole who thought I was the shit because I, you know, am making all this money or have this many views. You know, I was never that person, but it definitely brought me back down to realize like what is meaningful to me? Like what is my purpose? Why am I here? Why am I, you know, producing this type of content? You know, and it's not for the money. I as cheesy as it sounds, like money really does not bring happiness. So I've been working on myself and trying to search for what does bring me happiness, you know, and just like being able to go out and meet all of you guys. We've done a lot more of that this year. That brings me so much joy, just to like hear and to like, it's a physical thing, you know, like for the most of the year, I'm just looking at a camera, talking to a camera. But when I get to go out and meet you guys and like see that you're real and hug you and like hear your stories, and hear how like I can bring you confidence and happiness, that to me is all worth it. It's all worth it. I remember I had reached a point in my YouTube career where I thought that I knew how everything worked. Like, I got this. I know how it works. And now I don't know how anything works. And I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm trying my hardest, you know, and I'm trying my hardest, and I'm trying to just continue and produce stuff that I'm happy with, and just use my talents and learn new talents and do new things, and not invest all of my time in this platform that obviously doesn't care about me. I didn't want to start crying, so I'm gonna try to just stop. I didn't want to get emotional in this video. It was supposed to be like something really happy and inspiring, but I guess, you know, I have done a lot of growing and learning, and you know, I'm at a good spot. I'm at a good place right now. I'm not sad or depressed or anxious. Like, all that has gone away. I just had to just let it go and let it die. And I'm still in the process of that. And, you know, some days are better than others. And I feel like I'm stronger certain days. But it's just like, this has been my baby, you know? And I know that a lot of you out there, some of you guys do YouTube or aspire to be a YouTuber. And I just wanted to let you guys know that, like, this is not something that you should strive for as a career. Like, it is not sustainable. It is, you know, it's good to start, to get that like start that you need to get a following, to like get your message out there, get your art out there, or whatever it is. But you need to work on yourself, and you need to spend and invest time in yourself, and you need to believe in yourself. And this can go like, this can really apply to anything. It's not just YouTube. Like, whatever job that you're at, you know, don't give too much, you know? Don't give too much to a company, because just don't give too much of yourself. Work on yourself for you, and don't, you know, have meaning in your work, have meaning in your creations and everything that you do, whether it's dance, music, like volunteering, like art, video production, like anything that you do, just have meaning to it, because the money doesn't matter. Money can't make you happy. You know, you need to believe in what you're doing, and you need to believe in yourself, and know that like you are the best tool that you have. So, I mean, I guess I'm starting off the year like with that mentality, I guess. Like, I don't know. When I was sitting here and having this conversation with myself, like, it came out much smoother. And once I started crying, it was like all over. But I really hope that this message, you know, gets to some of you. If some of you need to hear this, you know, I really hope that it helps you in any sort of way. And I just want to let you all know that I love all of you so much, and that you can handle anything that life throws at you. You just have to believe in yourself. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here. It wasn't too long. I've been recording for almost 30 minutes, but yeah, if you guys, you know, honestly, I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now, and if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy the content that Red and I produce, and you like our message, or we've like brightened your day, or whatever it is, like the video, like all of our videos, comment on our videos. I think the engagement that we have on the channel will really help try to get us out of this hole that we're in. Like sharing, liking, commenting, just watching a video all the way through. You know, I don't really ask for help much, and I didn't know like if I should even make this video or, you know, let you guys know what's going on, but it's a big thing. It's a big thing right now. It's been a struggle that I've been trying to overcome. And I feel like if I don't ask for your help on this, then that's something that I would regret, because I'm just hanging on by a thread here, and I just don't have the answers anymore. So I don't even know if those things would even help, but the least we could do is try, right? If you guys want to stay updated on what's going on with us, where, you know, the next location we're going to be doing meet and greets at, I think next year we're going to be doing a lot more traveling. So it's going to be out of LA, which is nice, and I'm excited for it because we really don't do that. The best way to keep like updated is to sign up for our newsletter. We have a newsletter, and you'll also get like deals on sales that we're having. We have sales all the time with our company, with iHasCupquake, and you'll get, and that's where the best place to get all the information on like where we'll be, and like even like a weekly recap video of our favorite YouTube videos, because we just can't rely on YouTube anymore to send out to our subscribers. So sign up for the newsletter. I'll put a link in the description. That's the best place to keep up to date on our worlds and what we're doing. But I am excited for the new year, you know, and I would love to hear what you guys have planned for the new year. Like what have you learned from this year? Yeah, let's do that. What have you learned about yourself for 2018? Leave a comment down below. If you normally don't comment on videos, I want you to comment on this video. I really want to hear what you guys have learned. We can really all just learn from each other, and I will be spending a lot of time reading the comments and hearting comments. So thank you guys so much for everything, for all of your support. Like I really do love creating content with meaning and purpose. And I hope that that's something that we could still do. But, you know, you never know what life is going to throw at you. And yeah, it's crazy. Just sending you guys all the love. Let's get a virtual hug in here. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this all the way through. I know it was a long one, but have a great rest of your year, and I'm wishing you guys all the best in 2019. I'll see you later. Bye.